Hello there everyone and welcome back. It is time to deal with this little pirate nuisance that we have been gathering up and pretty much attacking me two at a time right now there, as I think both of these outposts there are kind of working together to go against me, surprisingly enough. You figure the Mershon would be more their interest there, at least for the one on the swamp planet there. I don't even remember what planet it was. But no matter, we're going to take care of both of them. And if there's any spoils to be had, then it's all going to be mine. And I'm going to benefit fully. But first, let's try and get some kind of like sensor array all established here. Because I think what I'm going to do is just, get 3 sensor arrays around here. Maybe another one if I could find the ideal system. That maybe this white star to kind of cover all these points here. And that should, in theory, cover my left side. While I focus on the Mershon. I just hope my awareness is going to be enough to actually notice it, especially with a space eel roaming around there. And
the anomaly turns out to be a derelict ship, floating eerily empty with no signs of its former crew. Your engineers report all systems are fully functional. Even if some crew members might refuse to board the ghost ship, it will make a great addition to your current fleet.
Oh, I definitely agree. I just kind of wish it didn't look like my Alkari ships. That would be amazing if it just randomly gave me a different faction type of ship there to kind of represent it as a derelict, derelict ship from another faction. To put it blunt, I guess. That would be kind of interesting, but no, they had to do it the easy way, just so you don't get lost or lose track of your ships, I guess. I don't know. So, it's time to upgrade the engines, and apparently it doesn't increase my costs at all. So why the hell not? It does do with increase it for my destroyer though, so we'll update the blueprints, get that underway. And is there anything else? Well, I should probably try and look for some like infrastructure stuff, so this funding stuff maybe? Let's see. That's for poor and ultra poor worlds, so I think I may have one world like that. And a data center for research. Okay, that could be useful for my home world at least. Don't know how practical that is just yet, because I don't even think I have. I don't even think I have a poor world, or is Mirror Prime a poor world? Yeah, it's poor, so we'll benefit from it. Yeah, and it's not. It's abundant, so at least I have one planet that might benefit. So it's not a complete waste. I kind of am second guessing a little bit going after that tech. That's the only thing that I'm concerned with going that route. And especially with my 4th planet going to be pretty much Yan 5 or Yan 4 rather. I'd rather get some more like means to feed that plant when I get to that point. But I already got like the fungal center and all that, so I think I'm good on that front. Now let's explore Magnus. To have a look at this red star, was it? And hopefully, yeah, that looks like that'll either connect me to the wormhole, which, if it did, I would probably already see it, I think. And then I could venture what's in there, probably. Because there's nothing else to explore, thanks to the Mershons being willing enough to allow me to see their plants. Well, interestingly enough, I can't see their plant here. Is that really the case? Wow. Oh, they just gave me star charts, maybe that's why, but I didn't actually detect the plant because, yeah, my scout was there. That might explain it.
Meaningful exchange furthers understanding.
Ooh, embassy. I like this idea, I just wish I knew what exactly it did. Because it doesn't want to give me, tell me as I mouse over it. No, I have no idea. I'm going to assume it helps. I'm going to assume it helps with my relations with them. If I can find it somewhere on the diplomacy chart. Maybe? Yeah, I can't quite recall what it does, to be perfectly honest. I'm pretty sure that was in like Masters of Orion 1 or 2. Or at the very least Masters of Orion 2, and I just can't recall what it does. So I'm going to assume that's what it is. Just helps with relations and maybe diplomacy stuff. And opens up other agreements maybe too. Oh, what's happening here? Okay.
Galactic News Network.
It looks like the supernova event was prevented, so the Barathi's homeworld is not quite screwed. I'm assuming Urza 2 is their homeworld. That would suck if it did ever blow up. That would suck indeed. But now, time to put the destroyer to the test. First we're gonna... Ooh, they upgraded. A pirate marauder, so... Do I have to be worried? Should I be worried about this? I think the destroyer's up for the task here. But I might be in for a rude awakening. Because first assumptions, this is probably a destroyer as well. But I have shields, so let's see if beat breaks through that, huh? I think we're looking good. And with 3 laser cannons, 4 neutron blasters, well, and 1 bomb, let's see how this thing handles. Time to test out our new ship. Sadly, we have no missiles, but... Anyway, I could dodge. Nope, shields handle it like a pro. Now I just gotta make sure I know what arcs these things fire on. Okay, they fire from all angles, so that's not an issue. Eesh. And this thing is quite formidable, but my shields are taking it. Shields are taking the hits there. It's gonna take a little time, though. And I want to stay behind to hopefully avoid taking hits, maybe. And I don't want to run away because the missiles actually are pretty long range, so... I don't think it's possible I can recharge. Okay, they're up anyway, so maybe they recharge regardless if I take hits. Ooh, and I shot down the missiles. Perfect. So, this is easily victory. It's just taking a little bit longer than I probably would have expected. Yep, shot down the missiles again. Perfect. Well, that's probably where all my weaponry is going. So that's why it's taking so long to kill this thing, because my point defense are shooting down the damn missiles. It pays off nicely in the end, though. Shields soak up the majority of damage, and I hardly took any haul. Bright old victory. I'm satisfied with that. Now let's figure out how the bombs work. Well, 1 population, can't be that hard, right? There.
Your crew descends to investigate the remains of the pirate enclave. The destruction is near total, but a constant thumping can be heard under a pile of rubble. Further investigation reveals an underground dungeon where the pirates kept an astounding number of slaves. You rescue them and offer them asylum in your closest habitable colony.
This makes up for it. I was hoping to be some kind of reward. I was thinking more like credits than that, but extra civilian in my fresh planet? I will happily take that. And I can make my way over to Stelio Prime. Do I want to do that now, or can I, like, stage that in a way for Yan 4 to immediately get, like, extra population? Would that be a smart idea? Because I have the credits to rush things. Oh, and my colony ship's about to finish, so maybe I could just go right now in that case. Let me just get my extra ships in production like this civil transport. Let's get that done, shall we? And maybe I can immediately get that second population on Yan 4 as a result. Also, let me rush that and then start saving up for my 4th colony, shall we? Automated factory and everything else should be well underway for this planet. And then production could get full... Well, it could get fully underway now, at least for this one planet. It's going to be my workforce for building my fleet for the time being. Once it is ready, and we're ready to go to war with maybe the Mershon. Because I think that's the route I want to go to next. Because the Space Eel, I don't even know where the Space Eel is. Oh, still roaming there. I could conspire to kill that at some point. And to be honest, I kind of want to keep moving the scout forward, so... And it looks like... Yeah, since relay down there, I should be able to detect the Space Eel, at least if it goes northward, so... I'm good on that side. I just need a frigate in position to keep an eye out for things. Because I'm kind of half tempted to put a frigate down there, but it leaves the vulnerable... At least Mirror Prime vulnerable. I'm not going to do that for now. We'll leave it as is. Once I get an extra ship in... Oh, I have an extra destroyer, I forgot. And what's this?
Galactic News Network.
Ooh, Orion's been discovered.
The legends were true.
The mythical Orion system has been found and visited by the ships of the Cylon fleet.
No reports yet of any living Orions or of their long-rumored technological wonders, but there's a 90% chance I've found my next vacation spot.
You could tell that they kind of just inserted like the race's name there during that dialogue. It seems so obvious to me, even though it's kind of to be expected, isn't it? Because of how well, I guess they could have done their audio takes a little bit differently. Because yeah, that was really abrupt. At least it took me out of it a little bit. But nonetheless, Orion's been found. So what does that tell me? It tells me Orion may be somewhere over on this side, possibly, of the center of the galaxy. So, at least I could spot that really quickly. Although, what does that mean? Should I be concerned that they found Orion already? Or not? Because normally, the Orion planet would be inhabited by a bunch of people, you would think, right? Or at least the Guardian ship, as it were. At least that's how it's used to. Do I have to worry about that now? Or are they going to get horribly murdered and I'm perfectly safe? All these questions and more as I continue on this campaign. Not to be resolved anytime soon. Nonetheless, colony ship's going. Another pirate fleet detected. Where the hell is that? Oh, good. They're not even bothering me. That's fine. Makes me wonder if I should even help the Mershons out by destroying this, but with military outposts, I don't think they need it, so I might as well cut off the pirates there and benefit from the extra population, if nothing else. At least it'll prevent the Mershon from getting it. So, electronics, this is what? Laser cam modifications, scanners. Allows the ship to reveal all plans. Oh. For some reason I thought that was for my surveys that my space factory was making. That would have been handy, enhancing its sensor range some, but nope, not the case. So we'll get the renewer here for the pollution. Especially since I'm about to go heavy in production pretty soon there anyway. And that's going to cause some pollution, so that'll be handy, at least for one of my worlds. And it's going to be ideal for my home world as well. Let me not kid myself. So next turn, yep, that's going to line up perfectly. Stelios Prime's going to get invaded, and I'm going to have my colony ship at the same time. It's almost like I planned this. I sure as hell didn't time it this way, but I sure as hell planned it. So I could feel so happy about how everything's lying together. I just can't get complacent though. Who knows if the Mershon are gonna like build a massive fleet for me to worry about. They sure as hell have a bunch of outposts. That I could see, so attacking a homeworld's gonna be a pain in the ass. And they probably have more on their second planet there, I'm willing to bet. So data center, this will be good for research on the homeworld. Let's see. A spy center I should seriously consider getting soon. And I do have a civil transport, so let me see about putting this to use. How exactly does it work? Is the real question. Can I do anything with this civil transport? I honestly am not sure. I'm not gonna lie. It may already have its population for all I know. Well, trial and error, let's figure it out. Oh. Maybe I didn't plan it out perfectly there. I ended in turn without even realizing I could have colonized in every single last turn. That was a mild blunder, but we're gonna... That's not an issue. We're gonna get this going. Let's see, do I have enough to rush? I can rush the biosphere. Fungal farm's gonna cost a lot more. We'll go with the biosphere because I can rush that right now just in case. So at least that way it won't starve. Although it doesn't really matter too much, I don't think. And you are going to bombard this place. Bomb away for me. Okay. Apparently the pirates are a little more resilient than I initially thought, so we're gonna have to attempt this again next turn, I think. So much for everything line up nicely, huh? I blunder in the next 2 turns.
Galactic News
Oh, what is this?
And now, the state of the galaxy.
come on.
ranking of Space Fleet strengths.
Okay, so I'm nowhere in top 3. Are you going to tell me anything else? Nope. That was very helpful. Because can't I figure that out anyway? By clicking on the score here, which path to victory. Yeah, I could have figured it out right here. The only difference is it told me what the 3 races were. That's what's different. And my power clearly is higher than the Mershons. Why am I so low then? That seems weird, doesn't it? At least if the power is what dictates my placement anyway. That's weird. Not that matters too much. So more missiles, more weaponry. Ooh, and that's going to up the cost quite a bit. So I think we'll avoid updating for now. For now, anyway.
Welcome, Your Highness. What wisdom do you seek?
Let's see. I don't know where else to go next. And I know this tech tree kind of branches out some, which I need to be careful of. This is advanced magnetism. Okay. Oh, maybe I'm... Okay, I see what it is. If I'm understanding correctly, maybe I chose one of these things. No, I got civil transport and the scene relations, so never mind. I know the original Masters of Orion, I had to choose one of 3 different techs normally. I'm just wondering if that mechanic's still in here, and I thought things like economics and that was it, but clearly I'm wrong. Maybe I don't have to suffer this. Oh well. I'm not complaining. Where do we go next, though? Population growth, that sounds handy. And electronics. Let's go with electronics, shall we? Weapon accuracy is always nice. Modification for lasers, but I'm rapidly just making lasers obsolete. So maybe that was not the smartest idea. But the computer's going to be handy. Come to think of it, maybe I should have slowed down the research tech. We're progressing through a little bit too fast, I think. It almost feels like it. So this is GM4. I already rushed the biosphere, so let's try and get ready for another one. And with 3 production per colony, that's going to build up at least relatively quickly. Alright, what's next on my agenda? Kind of want another sensor relay there, but ideally I'd rather be down there. That sounds so much better. So what I can do instead is put another sensor relay up there. And at least I know it's safe and it's been explored, so I know I'm not risking losing that factory if there happens to be another spacey roaming around. That's the thought process there, and you, stupid destroyer, are going to attempt this again. Perfect.
The destruction of the pirate base has
Damn it.
left several buildings standing. One in particular seems overly reinforced. Your troops blow down its door to find the hoarded treasure of the ragged band of thieves you just defeated. You add it to your treasury, vowing to reward the families of those lost in the fight.
Lost in the fight? As far as I'm concerned, I didn't lose anything. Unless they're referring to the pirates, maybe? That doesn't make too much... That doesn't make a whole lot of sense there to me. If there was an actual frigate in the way, maybe. Holy crap, how the hell did I miss you? Oh, that's because I was up with the pirates, that's why. Okay, well, I know where I'm taking my next plan at. Holy crap, that is amazing. Unfortunately, it's medium, but hey, you can't have it. You can't have it. Not everything has to be perfect, I guess. But that's an amazing, amazing start. Now I gotta lay claim to it before the Mershons notice it, especially with my star charts that I gave them. They probably are aware. So if a war is gonna break out, it's gonna be fighting over that Gaia planet. I think it's safe to assume. Oh, more pirates. Where the hell did you come from? Oh boy, this may suck. I'm gonna get blindsided here really quickly. On the plus side, I am not in full trouble. I just kinda wish I had a downgrade version to frigate so that way I can... Well, I can still rush it worst case. Do I really want to rush it? Actually, no I don't. Hopefully my frigate can save my space factory if needed. Oh, unload, there we go. Okay, it automatically came with population. That is good to know. That is definitely good to know, so we'll leave that as is until I get more food going. So it automatically comes with population, I guess, and then maybe it stole a population from my homeworld? I'll have to double check on that next time I make a civic transport, or civil transport. Oh. There is another pirate base here. It just randomly appeared out of nowhere. So, note to self. Don't go. Oh boy. I am gonna lose my space factory, damn it. This sucks. This is horrible timing. We can pray maybe they don't see it, right? I don't want to have to rebuild it. Oh, that may have been the worst thing. Because I don't even think it's possible to attack it now, is it? Nope. I actually just straight up outran it. Wow, that's a bit of a shocker. And I didn't even upgrade this thing with fusion engines, so...
Look, Skylord! Look!
To reveal all planetary electronic computers. I think I'm going with electronic computers. Because I don't mind the tediousness of exploring the planets one by one. Outside, maybe? Like, what is it? Risking getting shot down by the other factions, I suppose? Oh, so that is supposed to be a computer, right? Yep. I guess I'm okay with updating. It's going to up the cost quite a bit. But this is too simple. I should really consider making my own ship there pretty soon. Do I really have the variety to do that, though? Well, if I can get modifications for everything, then yeah, I probably could get away with it. Ooh, mesh driver. And rifles for ground troops, that sounds good. Everything's looking promising. Ooh, and I could get cruisers. Ooh, I'm excited for even bigger ships. Even though it's kind of unnecessary right now, huh? Everything's about the same turn, so let me just focus on reducing the pollution in that case. Because Yan 4 is definitely going to have a lot of pollution, and I think Altair Prime's already suffering from pollution, maybe? Yes, it is. Ooh. 1% though. I don't know if that's something I should be worried about yet or not. Let's see, it's pollution per turn, and it could tolerate 40, so it is going up a small amount, so... I can easily fix this. Even with what I already have. So we'll do that. We'll do that, we'll get the factory, or get my frigate fixed up, and... Where the hell is my... Oh, my second destroyer. Where the hell was my second destroyer, I was gonna ask. But it's been... I just realized it was cruising with my frigate this whole time, my scout rather, so that was dumb. Complete waste of a destroyer, but I'm gonna have good use for it. Come on, intercept it. Oh, fleet needs orders. So, where are we going next? Really just circle around to explore the rest of this region here and try and figure out where all the pathways are that could potentially lead to my territory.
Meaningful exchange furthers understanding.
Well, this is going to work for me. As soon as I accept the charts, I'm going to know exactly where Orion is, I think. So that's going to be beneficial.
Agreeable conclusion.
Now, there's Orion. Oh, wait. Wow. Okay, Orion isn't as close as I thought it was, but it is outside my border of my sensor net, so that's good to know. Now, the real question is it defended by anything? It doesn't look like it. Because you figure maybe it would? I'm going to send a scout over to make sure. See if I'm... Revealed 66 plants. Wow. The Cylons have been busy. Yep, they got an entire pathway over there, and they scouted most of the southwestern region for me there, so that helps a little bit with my time. If only a little bit. Now, let me move this fleet, actually. I almost decided to end the turn, but I want to attack this thing, so kill it. Oh. I didn't realize there were two of them there. Yeah, but both of them were raiders, perfect. I rushed in there almost head first, and it almost potentially got me killed, because if that was like, was it the destroyer version, the one I fought earlier, that could have been a problem. If only a little bit. I would have lost the frigate, I feel. So thank God that didn't turn out to be the case. I dodged a bullet there from that result, so let's try not to repeat that mistake, shall we? And get it to destroy over to deal with this little gopher. It's just popping out on all these plants. And what else? Okay, just move everything. I can rush this plant, or rush the factory. That sounds good. And get the factory going. This thing will be self-sustaining in no time. Although I am going to have to figure out how to get its food levels, at least so it doesn't starve. Because it seems like the civil transports just transport people, not actual food. So it's not a simple way to maybe do that, or is that automatic? Well, it's a bit of a learning experience. We're going to find out momentarily. Let's just get everything else going. And once we deal with this additional pirate threat, we're going to see what the Meteorshot have been up to, which clearly is another planet.